Windows 11 has not yet won the hearts of many. Some say it does little better than the old Windows 10, bringing changes that feel distant to those who have long used it. Still, many of its changes can be turned back or adjusted, which makes it easier to use. In fact, there are some hidden features in this system that you just might not have noticed yet. So we bring you 11 Windows 11 features that will make your experience a lot better. If you have only now walked the path from Windows 10 to Windows 11, you may not wish to learn all the new ways to handle its common settings. For this, there is a simpler way, called GodMode, a special folder holding many shortcuts to the system's tools and settings. You can place this folder wherever you like, but it is best to keep it on your desktop, where it will be close at hand. To create it, make a new folder on your desktop and rename it to this. When you press Enter, the folder's name will vanish, and its icon will change to that of the control panel. Open it, and you will see all the settings gathered in one place. GodMode is a clever tool, a simple way to find the hidden settings of Windows 11. We did not know of this hidden feature until we began using our Windows 11 device to write these words. It may seem a small thing, but to scroll through a window in the background while keeping your work on another in focus can bring great ease. It spares much trouble, as there is no need to shift your attention by clicking the other window first. To make this possible, open the Settings app by pressing Windows I. Walk the path to Bluetooth and devices, then mouse. There, be sure the option Scroll inactive windows when hovering over them is turned on. Once it is set, all you must do is let your mouse rest over the window you wish to scroll, and it will obey. This way, your work flows with less effort. Clipboard is a tool that remembers what you take, words, pictures, and more. It holds many items, keeping them in one place, ready when you need them. No matter if it's text, images, or any other copied content, you can retrieve it easily by pressing Windows V. Unlike the traditional clipboard that only stores the most recent item, Clipboard history keeps track of everything you copy during your session. There's also a pinning feature. If there's an item you want to keep permanently, even after a system reboot, you can pin it for quick access. To get started, open the Settings app, go to System, and select Clipboard. Turn on Clipboard history, and you're ready to go. You also have the option to enable Share across devices that syncs your Clipboard content across multiple Microsoft devices, which makes it perfect for users working on the go or between devices. So Windows 11 can help you be productive with your work. They introduced a highly functional tool called Focus Sessions. This feature is ideal for users who want to streamline their workflow. It includes a countdown timer to keep track of focus time, a progress tracker to measure productivity, and built-in break intervals for a healthy work rhythm. Most people use Focus Sessions via the Clock app, which provides an intuitive interface for starting and managing sessions. However, you can also modify specific settings to suit your preferences. Navigate to System and Focus in the Settings app to fine-tune options like silencing notifications with Do Not Disturb or preventing taskbar flashes during sessions. Activating focus mode is just as easy. Click the date and time in the notification center on the taskbar, then select Focus. You can be productive as you wish now. Virtual desktops have been a part of Windows since Windows 10, and they continue to provide great functionality for organizing different tasks. When you're using virtual desktops, you essentially create separate environments for different purposes, like work and play. Your desktop icons will remain the same, but you have control over which apps appear on which desktop. Since the days of Windows 10, these virtual desktops have walked with us. They are like a path that splits into many trails, letting you divide your work and your play into their own places. These desktops hold onto the icons of your main desktop, yet they allow you to choose which apps to bring into each space. Now, with Windows 11, these virtual desktops come with many features, but the heart of it is simple. Press the Windows key and tab together to open the task view. There, you will see a button for a new desktop at the bottom. Click it. And just like that, a new space named Desktop 2 is born. From there, you can open the apps you need in this new place. And when you wish to move between your desktops, simply press the Windows key and tab again, and you can move between them with ease. The Snipping Tool in Windows 11 is a fine helper, yes, for catching pictures of your screen, but it can do more. With this same tool, you can also record your screen, and it will gather the sounds too from the system and your voice. This makes it good for sharing teachings, like showing a friend or family member how to do something. To use it for recording, press the Windows key, Shift, and S together. This calls the Snipping Tool. Find the camcorder sign, pick the place on your screen to record, then press Start. You will see small signs for the microphone and system sounds. Tap these if you wish to include your voice or the sounds from your computer. That is how it works. In Windows 11, you can easily change the refresh rate of your display through the display settings in the Settings app. This lets you adjust how frequently the screen updates, but here's where it gets even better and faster. On certain systems, there's also a dynamic refresh rate option. Instead of sticking to just one refresh rate, the system can automatically adjust this depending on what you're doing. For instance, if you're watching a video, your system may ramp up the refresh rate for smoother visuals. And when you're browsing or doing less demanding tasks, it can drop to a lower refresh rate, saving energy. This is especially handy for laptops, as it helps improve battery life by reducing power consumption. To enable it, head to System, then Display, and then Advanced Display in your settings. From there, click on the drop-down menu next to Choose a Refresh Rate, and if your system supports it, you'll find the dynamic option available for selection. Enable it, and your system is ready for dynamic refresh rate. One of the key changes in Windows 11 is how Microsoft tracks your activity in order to personalize your experience. The idea behind this is simple. The more data Microsoft has about you, the more accurate the recommendations, ads, and suggestions it can offer. This is the same idea behind the ads that companies like Facebook serve, which are based on the apps and services you use. While this approach might seem logical, it's not necessarily something everyone appreciates. But the good news is that in Windows 11, you have the ability to disable these tracking features. To do this, go to Settings, then Privacy and Security, and select General. Here, you'll find settings related to personalized ads from Microsoft. Turning them off will stop Microsoft from showing you targeted ads. Next, go back to Privacy and Security and find Diagnostics and Feedback. Microsoft states it needs to collect diagnostic data to ensure your system is secure and functioning properly. Unfortunately, you can't opt out of this, but you do have control over how your data is used. Uncheck the option that allows Microsoft to use your diagnostic data to serve you ads, personalized tips, and recommendations. Microsoft's added a handy new feature to Windows 11 called Live Captions, which can show captions for videos as they play. It's a really nice touch, though it's not always spot on with accuracy. By default, the captions pop up in a bar at the top of your screen, but you can move them around and make them float if you prefer. What's cool is that Live Captions doesn't just work with Microsoft's own apps like the Media Player or Edge browser. It actually works with other programs like Google Chrome and VLC too. For people who are hard of hearing, it can be a real help, even in games that don't have subtitles built in. First, it doesn't work in full screen mode, so you'll need to play in windowed mode. There's also a small delay since it needs to hear the words before showing them, and background music can mess with it a bit. It only works in English right now, and it struggles with music videos, especially ones where people are screaming or growling. But if you're playing a game without subtitles, it's definitely worth trying out. Microsoft's approach to power settings in Windows 11 is a bit scattered. When you start, head to Settings, then System, then Power. But this only gives you access to basic options. To access more in-depth settings, you'll have to open the Control Panel. Navigate to Control Panel, then Power Options, and then click on Change Plan Settings. From there, you'll see the option to change Advanced Power Settings. This is where the real customization happens. The interface may look old school, reminiscent of Windows XP, but don't let that fool you. Here, you can adjust each aspect of power management, whether you're looking to push your desktop PC for top performance or dial down your laptop's energy consumption for better battery life. If you often have too many windows open on your computer, Windows 11 has a really easy way to help you focus. It's called Arrow Shake. When it's turned on, you can grab any window by its title bar and shake it. Doing so minimizes all other windows, allowing you to concentrate solely on the one you're holding. To use it, head to the Settings app, then go to System, and then Multitasking. There, you'll find an option called Title Bar Window Shake. Turn it on, and from there, anytime you need to clear up your workspace, just grab the window you want to focus on and shake it. It's a small action with a big payoff, as it helps declutter your screen without requiring you to click anything else. So these are the hidden features you can start tweaking on your Windows 11. Explore them and be productive. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe to get more videos like this.